Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. Employees of Captive Power Plant 1 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant felicitated for enterprising endeavors. Devasnana Purnima celebrated with religious fervor in Rourkela. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Karmavir Gauri Shankar Ray. Now the news in detail. Two groups of employees of Captive Power Plant 1 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant were felicitated in a program organized on 9 June 2022 at the department for executing a critical repair job exhibiting exemplary technician acumen. Mr. B.S. Kartha, Chief General Manager, Power, presided over the function and handed over letters of appreciation and token gifts to the employees of the groups. Notably, the employees of the two groups were involved in rectifying a damaged bearing seat of 750 kilowatt HT motor and damaged windings and leads of 225 kilowatt HT motor. Present on the occasion were sectional representatives Mr. N.C. Parida, GM in charge, O&M, Mr. S.K. Polaki, GM in charge, RSE and HME, Mr. B.V. Dash, GM Electrical, CPP1 and other senior officers. Mr. Bhagyadhir Sahu, SOST SMS2 took the lead for making defective 750 kilowatt HT motor operational. The other members involved in the process were Mr. R. Kisan, Master Technician, CPP1, Mr. H.C. Patsayat, Senior Technician, RSE, Mr. B.P. Mins, Technician, RSE. The entire job was carried out under the leadership of Mr. G. Jaina, Assistant Manager, RSE. The equipment is very vital as it is used in cooling water pumps, which in turn helps in cooling the turbo blowers, turbo alternators, and oil circuits of various critical equipments of Captive Power Plant 1. The other team comprising Mr. A. Mahapatra, Manager RSE, and Mr. S. Panda, Master Technician RSE, rectified and damaged windings and leads of 225 kilowatt HT motor of forced draft fan, which is used for supplying combustion air to high pressure boilers. Mr. S. S. Pradhan, Manager CPP1, coordinated the event. The auspicious Devasnana Purnima, or the bathing ceremony of Lord Balabhadra, Lords Jagannath and Goddess Subhadra was celebrated on 14 June amidst religious fervor in various temples of Rourkela. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in charge, Rourkela Steel Plant, visited the Ahirabandha Jagannath Temple, Sector 3 and paid obeisance to the Trinity. Present along with him were Mr. P.K. Satpathy, EDPNA, Mr. A.K. Nayak, CGM TNA and other senior officers of the plant. Large numbers of devotees gathered to witness the occasion. It is worth mentioning that on this pious occasion, 108 pitchers of holy water were used to bathe the deities taken to the Snana Mandapa in a Pahandi. Prasad was also offered to gods in public view on Snana Mandapa. After the bathing rituals was over, the deities were adorned in Ganesha Vesha. With this, the countdown for the Holy Rath Yatra of this year has begun. As per the rituals, after the Snana Yatra, the Holy Triad, supposedly afflicted with fever, will not return to their pedestal in the sanctum. They will stay away from the public view for a period of 15 days, called Anasara, after which they will appear in their Nava Yovana Vesha, literally a renewed youth, on the new moon day of the month of Ashara. On the second day of the bright fortnight of the month of Ashara, the Trinity will go to the Aunt Gundecha's temple, which is celebrated as Rath Yatra. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the eminent personalities of Orissa to mark the ongoing Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. In this series, Our today's personality is Karmavir Gauri Shankar Ray. Born on 13 July 1838 in Dikitapara village in Aswareswara near Salepur of Cuttack district, Gauri Shankar is still remembered as one of the saviors of the Oriya language and literature during 19th century. He was a true votary of Oriya culture and devoted himself to the promotion of Oriya language by establishing Cuttack Printing Company in 1864 and publishing the first Oriya newspaper Rourkela in 1866. He was the secretary of Utkal Sabha and pioneered various works to restore dignity of Odisha's cultural heritage. Through the Utkal Dipika, Gauri Shankar made tireless efforts to expose the causes of the untold suffering of the people during Na Anka famine and campaigned to bring all Oriya speaking areas together under one administration to develop the Oriya language and literature to protect the Oriya interest. He was also an integral part of Utkal Sammelan founded by Madhusudan Das and was an active member till the end of his life. For his unparalleled service to the cause of Orissa, he was known as Karmavir Gauri Shankar. He breathed his last on 7th March 1917. Here we come to the end of today's news bulletin. Namaskar.